Hey, Paul here, and I want to talk to you about transitions in business in particular, because I think about 8 years ago this time, I was going through probably the biggest transition in my working life, going from 11 years in the military and heading into a new chapter. And that transition in life, I was so lost. And if you've watched the case study about my from midlife crisis to success, you'll learn a little bit more in there. But I've been working recently with a client who is selling their business after 10 years. And starting to give them some advice that I wish I had 8 years ago. And so I want to share a little bit of that with you here today. Because if you are going through a transition in your business, there's a lot of emotions that come out. You don't quite know how you're going to survive after that. Well, I'll tell you what, you are going to survive. All right, and here's 3 things that you really need to focus on to be successful afterwards. So the first one is being able to let go. Okay? Now in the military, I tried to hang on to that military and contemplate whether I should go into the reserves or what, but I knew at the end of the day that there was just holding me back from success. I wanted to just hold on to that for a little bit longer, and that there would not have got me where I needed to be. So once you have made that decision, what that transition is, you've made it for very good reasons. Right? So you need to let go. You need to go on with that next chapter. The second part is understanding what strengths that you have gained from the experiences you've just had. Right? Because hey, in the military, what does the military teach you apart from how to fight in a war, right? Well, and this is what so many military people struggle with, but also so many people in business as well. So write down what it is, those experiences, that knowledge that you have gained from what you've just come through. Right? Because you'll be surprised at how much you've got there. I was when I reflected on it and finally started to realize what the military had actually taught me in terms of strategy and leadership and problem solving and the ability to communicate with diverse populations. You've learned so much, so understand what that is so that you can really put it to use in that next part of your life. And the last part is be bold, be confident, and be successful. Right? Being bold is about following that path. Okay? You need to follow that path. Again, you've made that decision for a very, very good reason. And so when you've made it, stick with it. Be confident in it. Stand up, shoulders back, crack on with it. Okay? But be confident to change your path as you go down there and you learn things. After the military, I was a school teacher, a public servant, a strength and conditioning coach, a sports consultant, all before I finally started to find what my true purpose is on this new journey, which is a STEM startup business with my wife and doing some business performance coaching. Absolutely love what I do now, and I couldn't have got to that if I hadn't followed all of that other stuff and been confident in what I was doing there. And be successful, because if you follow those other 2 parts of letting go, understand your strengths, and then being bold and being confident, you're going to be successful no matter what it is that you do. All right, so transitions are natural parts of our lives. I encourage you to understand those 3 things, and that will really, really help you with that, rather than the alternative is that you try and hold on to things. All right, is that you will not have that growth mindset of what you have come through, and that there will breed a lack of confidence in things. Take transitions, crack on with it, and if you need any help, find someone to talk to. Drop me a line. I'm more than happy to talk to anyone if they're going through that sort of transition in their business life. Alrighty, see you later, bye.